Legend, the woman who could silence a room of surgeons with just one raised eyebrow. Miranda Bailey didn't come to play. She came to run the OR, deliver surgical greatness, and casually drop some of the most hilarious, no-nonsense quotes in Grey's Anatomy history. Whether she's scolding interns like a disappointed mom with a scalpel,
Now, in last 48 hours, your interns, grunts, nobodies, bottom of the surgical food chain. You run labs, write orders, work every second night until you drop, and don't complain.
or firing off brutally honest one-liners that leave everyone speechless, Bailey's sharp tongue is practically a surgical instrument of its own. And let's be real, no one throws down a savage truth bomb quite like Dr. Bailey. Welcome back to Cinema Clips, where today we're trading scalpels for sass and diving into Miranda Bailey's most side-splitting, eyebrow-raising, laugh-out-loud quotes that prove she's not just the heart of Grey Sloan, she's also the comedy queen. So scrub in, brace yourself for some iconic shade, because Bailey doesn't sugarcoat, and we're about to relive the moments she absolutely stole the show. And if you love a little sarcasm with your surgery, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Because Bailey's quotes, yeah, they deserve a standing ovation. Starting off at number 7, we have, "This man is a war." When the nurses of Grey Sloan stage a full-on boycott against Dr. Mark Sloan, refusing to assist him in surgery or patient care, things come to a screeching halt. And who better to cut through the chaos than Dr. Miranda Bailey? After letting the drama simmer long enough, Bailey decides it's time for a reality check. She walks in with her no-nonsense energy, and Mark, ever the optimist, assumes she's come to defend his honor. But oh no, Bailey's not here for that kind of pep talk.
Doing great.
This man is a whore. Has always been a whore, will probably always be a whore. But, I mean, that's not a secret. He's not keeping it hidden. You all knew who he was before you got involved with him. And now you want to be all, woe is me, he doesn't call me back, he's dating other women. He's nasty. And that's not just you. He's sleeping with other doctors. And
She turns to the nurses and calmly lays it out. She doesn't sugarcoat a thing. She tells them it's time to close their knees and open a chart, because Sloan may be a man of many flaws, but he's also a damn good surgeon, and the hospital can't run on personal drama. At number 6, we have, "I require the energy of youth." Only at Grey Sloan would an HR crisis turn into a laugh-out-loud moment of Bailey brilliance. When Chief Weber initiates a hospital-wide policy requiring every staff member to list who they've been romantically involved with, the mood is tense and awkward. But in true Grey's fashion, Bailey flips the script. Richard, in his usual serious tone, tries to be respectful and tells Bailey she doesn't have to fill out the form, clearly assuming she's far too professional to have any names to add.
I'm exempt from this. Me. Just me. I'm not even asked if I need to fill out a form.
Bailey, I don't even want to see you holding the form.
Okay, then.
And that's where he made his mistake. Dr. Miranda Bailey is offended, not because she's embarrassed, but because he just implied she has no game. Bailey comes back with a fake list that includes a wild lineup of interns, and even Mark Sloan and Derek Shepard. Weber stares in shock, and without missing a beat, she delivers the unforgettable mic drop.
There are interns listed on this form.
I require the energy of youth. Dr. Shepard was just a moment of weakness for both of us.
Dr. Sloan.
Oh, there was many moments in on-call rooms, very hot.
Steamy.
Surprised you haven't listed me.
You're not my type.
And at number 5, we have, "Alex Karev is not the guy you want for your maiden voyage." Picture this, a very tipsy Miranda Bailey, full of opinions and zero filter, stumbles into April Kepner's love life like a hurricane in heels, which is extremely awkward for Kepner, but hilarious for fans.
Why won't this damn thing take the money?
Dr. Bailey, are you drunk?
Tipsy. Yeah, a little tipsy.
Right. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that for you.
But Bailey, she's got wisdom to share, loudly. After hearing that, April nearly gave her V-card to Alex Karev. She warns April that Karev is not the guy you want headlining that milestone.
Come here, Kevin. Come. Closer. Alex
Alex Karev is not the boy you want to take your maiden voyage with.
Oh God, yes, I know, I am aware, you don't need
You
to tell me.
take your maiden voyage with a nice boy, kind boy, a boy who loves you, a boy that you love so much you want to super glue yourself to him.
With perfect comic timing and drunk girl honesty, Bailey says April deserves someone kind. It's hilariously awkward, unexpectedly heartfelt, and classic Bailey. And at number 4, we have Which One of You Left Your Damn Drawers on My Surgical Floor? After Meredith and Derek's steamy moment during the infamous prom night at the hospital, Addison finds a little surprise while rifling through Derek's stuff, Meredith's lacy black underwear. Now, Addison, in true Queen of Silent Revenge style, she casually pins it on the hospital bulletin board for everyone to see. Subtle? Not really. Effective? Absolutely. Then enters Miranda Bailey, the picture of professionalism, until her eyes land on that tiny piece of lace hanging among the surgical schedules and hospital memos. Her reaction? Pure Bailey gold.
Tell me whose damn panties are on the bulletin board. This is a hospital, people. Serious work happens here. We save lives here. Oh, something funny? Whose are these?
This is bad. This isn't good. You better claim them. She thinks they're mine. Claim them. No.
Yeah, I know it's one of you. It's always one of mine. Always. So, tell me, which one of you left your damn drawers on my surgical floor?
It's awkward, it's iconic, and it's one of those classic Grey's moments that blends chaos, scandal, and comedy, all in one hospital hallway. Coming off at number 3, we have Find a Man That Is Interested in Fistulas. If you've never seen Miranda Bailey drunk, you're missing out on one of Grey's Anatomy's finest comedic gems. In one unforgettable scene, Bailey, tipsy, and surrounded by her equally buzzed drinking crew, Teddy, Mark, and Callie, decides it's time to talk about romance. But while Teddy chats about online dating, Bailey's got other priorities. She doesn't want a man who's into sunsets. Nope. She wants someone who gets excited about fistulas. Yes, you heard that right. Fistulas.
And I check the boxes that say I like hiking and dogs.
Is there a box for fistulas? Because that's what I want. A guy that can talk fistulas. I want a guy that can direct me towards a better scientific understanding of just why a fistula may occur in patients that are healthy 1 minute and die the next.
It's awkward. It's weirdly endearing. And it's pure, unfiltered Bailey at her most hilarious. At number 2, we have O'Malley, Stop Looking at My Vajayjay. If there's one thing Miranda Bailey never loses, even during labor, it's her sharp wit and complete lack of patience for nonsense.
There is no shame in an epidural, Miranda.
Epidural increases the possibility of a C-section.
It also decreases pain. Miranda, this is a big baby. It is your first baby, and I'm telling you, it is not going to be a short or an easy labor.
Oh, I can handle a little pain, no problem. Women all over the world do this at home. Nothing more than a pair of scissors and a bucket of hot water.
Well, women all over the world also die giving birth at home every single day. I did not just say.
You're supposed to be making yourself useful and finding my husband.
During the birth of her son, Bailey finds herself in a tense emotional standoff. She refuses to push until her husband shows up. But when time starts running out, George O'Malley, ever the reluctant hero, steps up to help her through it.
You're Dr. Bailey. You don't hide from a fight. You don't give up. You strive for greatness. You, Dr. Bailey, you are a doer.
With contractions in full swing and emotions running high, George tries to lighten the mood, but Bailey, mid-push, drenched in sweat and utterly unimpressed, shuts it all down with one unforgettable line.
Oh, he's cute.
O'Malley,
Yeah?
stop looking at my vajayjay.
It was raw, real, and absolutely hilarious. Only Bailey could turn childbirth into a comedy moment and still command the room like a queen.
Don't move it.
One of her most iconic no-nonsense moments comes when she lays down the rules for waking her up in the middle of the night. With the sharpness of a scalpel, she makes it crystal clear.
Your interns, grunts, nobodies, bottom of the surgical food chain. You run labs, write orders, work every second night until you drop, and don't complain. On call rooms, attendings hog them, sleep when you can, where you can, which brings me to rule number 3. If I'm sleeping, don't wake me unless your patient is actually dying. Rule number 4, the dying patient better not be dead when I get there. Not only will you have killed someone, you would have woke me for no good reason. We clear?
Now, let's break that down, because only Bailey could make a life or death lecture this funny. She's not just demanding competence, she's also reminding them that disturbing her sleep better be worth it. If the patient flatlines before she walks in, not only have you failed at medicine, you've committed the ultimate sin. You woke up Miranda Bailey for no reason. It's this perfect mix of brutal honesty and dry humor that makes the moment unforgettable. From savage one-liners to brutally honest rants, Miranda Bailey has given us some of the funniest, most unforgettable quotes in Grey's Anatomy history. Whether she was laying down the law, dragging interns, or just being unapologetically herself, Bailey never missed a moment to make us laugh. So, which Bailey quote had you cracking up the most? Drop it in the comments. We know she's got plenty. And if you loved this trip down memory lane, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more Grey's Anatomy throwbacks, deep dives, and hilarious moments. Until next time, and never, ever wake Dr. Bailey unless it's a real emergency.